This church is in violation of the arrangement between Jesus and Hades. Now listen up, you remnant arrogant people who never have even listened to 1 second of actual preaching from other preachers. The possibility that you all have not heard many of these things is real. There's a pact between all living in spiritual things, as well as a price to pay for guilt. You think that there's limitless safety nets surrounding your sick with sensuality selves, as well as some form of God who resembles like Disney's magic genie from Aladdin, who can simply snap his fingers and this is all going to be okay. But you did not remember, or even never were taught, that once Eve and Adam sinned in the Garden of Eden, this perfectly kind-hearted God you follow had to instantly go kill some of the innocent animals in this wonderful place called Eden to fashion animal skin clothing for them, as fig leaves weren't adequate to cover their nakedness. Simply because their touching of the forbidden tree caused a breach of the contract, as well as with death. At this point, pain was required, and this contract requires innocent blood to be sacrificed as payment for these sins. Even these old ancient cultures, besides Israelites, realized blood symbolized life. Even if some of these concepts were borrowed from the Hebrews, it was the concept, the idea that life must be paid for life. Before you say this is blasphemy, read your Bible, if you even have one. But don't expect some of these things to be found in your snowflake version. That's why these mostly wicked people called ancient Israelites were forbidden to eat or drink the blood of their sacrifices, because it says the life of the creature is in the blood. Yet the pagans around them were eating the blood of their sacrifices, believing it would cause their gods to be within their bodies. But you weren't supposed to be seeing Hebrew vampires. But God would not break these rules, as that would make him out to be a cheating overlord, like some dictator who snaps his fingers and changes the rules of the game as he sees fit. Sins required some form of death. But then Jesus, who you all have basically never really examined, you remnant party animals, decided willingly to make himself a sin offering, as he went on to become the slaughtered animal with innocent blood. As a once for all, taking all the massive weight of sin, hugely painful sacrifice, someone had to pay the price. And you wouldn't have to redeem something that you already have, right? Loss and pain results are what is really the point. There will be continuing pain and loss, believe me, as you all simply will not see that you have violated the contract. Let me have your word that you made with God as a token of your salvation assurance. Likely, however, you gave your word to a simply imperfect, not innocent woman many years ago, and have sold yourself to praising the blasted with seeing sinners, disturbing singing praise songs to Gwen, sinful women, place of disgusting, sinful, sexual wanting more church.